Welcome to Fantastic Vision. Please subscribe us before you watch today's video. The photolithography machine is the core equipment of semiconductor manufacturing. It can engrave circuit patterns on silicon wafers to form chips. Without a photolithography machine, there would be no chip. No. In the field of chips, the United States has spared no effort to impose sanctions on China, forcing its allies to ban the sale of chip-related technologies and equipment to China. Photolithography machines are a top priority. Under strong pressure from the United States, lithography machine manufacturer ASML has almost cut off sales of lithography machines to China. But recently, the Dutch company suddenly changed its attitude and began frantically dumping mid- to low-end lithography machines into China, with the tacit approval of the United States. What on earth is it? Why does ASML do this? What considerations does the United States have? Why did ASML suddenly dump lithography machines to China? ASML is the world's largest lithography machine manufacturer. Its products cover various process nodes from 90 nanometers to 7 nanometers, and even 5 nanometers. Among them, the most advanced EUV lithography machine is known as the jewel in the crown of chip manufacturing. ASML almost monopolizes the global high-end lithography machine market, and its customers include world-renowned chip manufacturers such as Samsung, TSMC, and Intel. As the world's largest chip consumer market, China is also one of ASML's important potential customers. It is reported that China has ordered multiple EUV lithography machines from ASML and plans to use them to independently develop chips with 7 nanometers and below processes. However, the United States is unwilling to see China make progress in the chip field, so it has exerted tremendous political pressure to prevent ASML from exporting EUV lithography machines to China. The United States even introduced new regulations in early October 2023, prohibiting the sale of advanced semiconductor and chip manufacturing equipment to China, and strictly prohibiting Americans from helping China develop chip technology. This has had a serious impact on the $550 billion industry. ASML also had to notify its employees in the United States to suspend services to Chinese customers. But at this time, ASML suddenly changed its strategy and began to sell a large number of mid to low-end lithography machines to China. According to its financial report data, in the first quarter of 2023, revenue from sales of lithography machines to China accounted for only 8% of ASML's revenue, but by the second quarter, this proportion soared to 24%, and by the third quarter, it was even more. It reached an astonishing 46%. In other words, in the first 3 quarters of 2023, ASML sold nearly half of the world's new lithography machines to China. These lithography machines dumped to China do not include EUV lithography machines, but the advanced model NXT 2000i of DUV, deep ultraviolet, lithography machines, and the subsequent diffuse lithography systems. Although these lithography machines are not as advanced as EUV lithography machines, they can also support process nodes from 14 nanometers to 7 nanometers. They are also very valuable equipment for China's chip industry. Why did ASML suddenly dump lithography machines to China? There are 2 main reasons behind this. First, China's lithography machine research and development progress is too fast, which makes ASML feel threatened. Second, the US chip sanctions policy has brought huge losses to ASML, forcing ASML to seek new markets. ASML feels threatened by the progress of China's lithography machine research and development. As a big chip country, China has a very strong demand for lithography machines. However, due to long-term control by others, China has never mastered the ability to independently develop and produce photolithography machines. Under US sanctions, it is more difficult for China to purchase high-end lithography machines from foreign countries. Therefore, China has begun to increase investment and accelerate the pace of independent research and development of lithography machines. According to reports, China has successfully developed DUV lithography machines for 90 nanometers and 65 nanometers processes, and is developing DUV lithography machines for 45 nanometers and 28 nanometers processes. Among them, the 90 nanometers process DUV lithography machine has been delivered to SMIC at the end of 2021 and will be used to produce Huawei's 7 nanometers chips. The 65 nanometers process DUV lithography machine will be officially unveiled at the Semiconductor exhibition in Germany in September 2023 and will begin accepting orders. These results put ASML feeling pressure. ASML once had a contemptuous and arrogant attitude towards China, believing that China would not be able to build a photolithography machine even if it obtained the design drawings. But as China continues to make breakthroughs in the field of lithography machines, ASML has had to change its tone. In 2021, the president of ASML said, "The laws of physics are the same, so don't speak so absolutely. It is unlikely that China will independently develop a lithography machine system, but it is not impossible." In 2022, the president of ASML said, "China's independent manufacturing of lithography machine systems is disruptive to the global supply chain. Selling lithography machines to China is in China's interests." In September 2023, the president of ASML even said, "There is no hope in isolating China. They can think of solutions that China has not thought of. They work harder, more focused, and faster." It can be seen that ASML has realized China's potential and threats in the field of lithography machines, and has begun to seek cooperation with China rather than confrontation. This is why ASML is dumping mid to low-end lithography machines in China. 3. Why does the United States acquiesce in ASML's dumping of photolithography machines to China? ASML's dumping of photolithography machines to China is obviously contrary to the US chip sanctions policy. So, why doesn't the United States block ASML? What considerations does the United States have? There are three possible reasons here. First, the United States cannot fully control ASML. Second, the United States has loosened its chip sanctions policy against China. Third, the United States despises China's chip industry. First, the United States cannot fully control ASML. ASML is a Dutch company with its headquarters and main production base in the Netherlands. Although some of ASML's shares and technology originate from the United States, it is not completely subject to US laws and policies. ASML also has its own interests and strategic considerations, and will not completely obey the command of the United States. In addition, ASML is also protected and supported by the European Union. The EU is also unwilling to see the United States exert too much interference and pressure on its important high-tech enterprises. Secondly, the United States has loosened its chip sanctions policy against China. The United States introduced new regulations in early 2023 to prohibit the sale of advanced semiconductor and chip manufacturing equipment to China, but this regulation is not static. According to the latest news, the United States has begun to relax restrictions on the export of Chinese chip equipment, allowing the sale of some non-critical technology equipment to China. This also provides space and convenience for ASML to sell mid to low-end lithography machines to China. Finally, the United States despises China's chip industry. The United States believes that China still has a huge technological gap in the chip field. Even if it has photolithography machines, it will not be able to produce high-performance chips. The United States also believes that China lacks innovation capabilities and core competitiveness in the chip field and can only rely on imitation to survive. Therefore, the United States does not care much about China's acquisition of mid- and low-end lithography machines, but is more concerned about preventing China from acquiring advanced technologies, such as EUV lithography machines. In the future, with China's further development and breakthroughs in the field of lithography machines, will ASML continue to sell higher-end lithography machines to China? Will the United States take more drastic countermeasures? How will the global chip industry evolve? These are issues worthy of China's attention and consideration.